What's up, guys? I got the keys here. Today I want to talk about reality creation. Okay, how are we doing this? How does it work? And how can we make it easier? So first, we start off with the thought. Right, the thought comes in. You think about it. You think about it enough that you verbalize it, and you say, okay. So, like for instance, you want to get a car, right? A certain car. You're going to think about that car. You're going to think about driving it. You're going to think about the sound of that car. You're going to think about how you would feel driving it. You're going to think about, how it sounds, how it drives, how it moves, how it looks, all of these things, right? And then you're going to verbalize that you already have this car and that it's coming to you. And, um, speaking like you already have it. So once you do that, then you have the feeling of how it feels to have that certain thing or feeling or whatever. And then it becomes an action, right? You take action on whatever you were trying to achieve. Okay? So you take action after you have the thought and you use your will to manifest, right? So you manifest it and then you take action and then it manifests in the physical, right? So you're taking it from spirit to the physical, okay? Because everything exists in spirit first. And what I've said before about everything's on a timeline already, right? So every option for your life that could possibly ever happen has already happened, and all you have to do is make the choices on which part you want to experience, right? So you're picking from a timeline, and you're picking from things that have already happened, right? So in the same instance, they have not happened. This is the funny part. This is the paradoxical nature of God, right? Um, it's it's so easy to create that we don't even realize we're creating sometimes. And that's the other thing I want to say is, do you want to create your reality, or do you want to create it unconsciously and then attract things that you don't actually want or don't actually desire, right? So, for instance, a lot of people speak from like a lack perspective, like even me sometimes. And I catch myself and I'm like, you got to stop doing this. We got to fix these subconscious blocks, right? Because everything exists in the subconscious mind. So, removing these blocks to be able to um, access the higher parts of your mind, right? The higher parts of the heart, and connecting those two, the mind and the heart, because your mind is what thinks it. The mind sends it to the heart, then you feel it, and then you can take action because now you have passion, or you have that love inside you to create, right? So you take the mind and the heart creates the action creates the physical manifestation, right? I think that's the easiest way to explain it. But um, understanding that is going to help you so much, even if you're doing this slowly, one piece at a time, learning how to manifest. Because a lot of people will tell you, oh, you just have to become it. You just have to be it. You just have to match that vibration. Well, they don't explain what that means. And they don't ever, they do it very vaguely. Like there's no, there's no explanation. So, and there is some good teachers out there, don't get me wrong. But that's not what we're here to focus on. So, yeah, guys, manifesting is not as hard as you think it is. And it's not even as hard as I think it is sometimes, right? Like there's times where I think something and then I verbalize it and it happens and I'm like, holy shit, right? Like it's like that really happened. And it is kind of surprising sometimes, like how much magic you really have, how much power you actually have, right? You are a creator in a body, right? You're co-creating with the universe. You are co-creating with God. And God will not interfere unless you ask, right? Because you have free will. And God wants to honor your free will. Because why would God hold you back from being something great? He created you. It created you, right? So guys, it's important to almost brainwash yourself in a sense, right? To program your own mind instead of having other people do it, right? All the TV, movies, video games, songs. So some ways you can help with this is not just affirmations, but feeling those affirmations, like feeling the feelings that come with them when you say them. Okay, feeling the affirmations and doing this constantly for about anywhere from 20 to 30 days, right? This should help you set that in your mind, and then you can keep saying the words to manifest it in the physical, and it'll be here. And you just have to have faith that it's coming, right? And any thought that comes in your head that says it's not is a lie. It's fear, right? So a lot of times we create from fear by accident, thinking it's love, right? Because we're scared of the outcomes, right? Like even me with this channel, when I first started it, I was scared of how people were going to perceive me, how they were going to think about me. They're going to, they might call me evil, or I'm doing witchcraft, or this, that, and the other thing. But at the end of the day, it's my life, not theirs, right? So I create my reality. So if that's my subconscious thinking, I'm going to get people like that. I'm going to get more people like that, right? I'm going to attract people that think that way about me. And I mean, granted, you're always going to get both sides, positive and negative, and that doesn't mean bad or good. It just means you're going to have haters, you're going to have lovers, right? But, guys, the steps are simple, right? And like, even though reality is very, multifaceted, right? Very multidimensional, many parts to it. It's a lot simpler than it seems. Like, it's almost so simple that it's not. And this is the funny part. So, it's just understanding how God works, right? It's like people seeing bad people or good people, don't realize that you're actually stopping yourself from becoming a higher vibration, because you're judging people, you're putting them in a box lower than you, or that they're somehow less than you, whatever. And this creates a lack mindset too, because you're talking from them as if they're not you, right? But everything is one, so everything is you. So if everything is you, then to judge somebody else or to say that they're this or that, well, you're not understanding your own reflection then, right? Because everybody is a reflection of you. Everybody's a mirror reflecting back to you what you don't see in yourself, typically. Okay, you will have an occasional person that just is in a lower level of consciousness, and they may not treat you the greatest. So, this is like the easiest way I could think to put it into words, right? Obviously, words are only so helpful in this reality, but I'm hoping that you get what you need to out of it. You get the information you need, the light you need, to help yourself create a better life for you, right? And again, me helping you is me helping me, because you are me. So I love you guys. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you on the next video. I love you guys. Peace.